please visit my website at danieldenstreet.com.
Life. You've got people to see, places to go, things to do. The all-new 2012 CR-V. Yeah, it does all that. The CR-V is engineered to do everything you want or want it to do. And with a new lower price, more standard equipment, and better fuel efficiency, the all-new CR-V delivers great value, too. Test drive and enter for over $80,000 in cool prizes from your Atlantic Honda dealer today.
Take the guesswork out of where to go and what to do when you're on vacation with CAA Travel Tips. Wednesdays are live at 5. Crystal Garrett joins CAA travel guy Gary Houth for a common-sense approach to travel and vacation planning. From choosing the right vacation for you,
To get what you want, you need to know what you want.
to the top reasons for staying on site at Walt Disney World.
What are the advantages of staying on site?
Get in the know before you go. Watch CAA Travel Tips. Wednesdays are live at 5.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by new Advil Muscle and Joint. For long-lasting relief from the pain of inflammation, new Advil Muscle and Joint. Take action.
I just revealed the best supplements to blast your belly. But to finish the job, you also have to eat less. Now, to do that, I've got a miracle appetite suppressant to kill your hunger. You've had a tough day. Overwhelmed, stressed. You immediately reach for the one thing you know will calm you. Food. And emotional eating packs on the pounds and puts your health at risk. Compulsive behaviors like overeating can stem from low levels of serotonin, one of your body's primary mood regulators. The same hormone that, when low, triggers depression and anxiety. But now, breakthrough research reveals a revolutionary way to suppress your appetite. Saffron extract. A natural spice that annihilates your urge to overeat. Could saffron be the miracle appetite suppressant to kill your hunger and squash your cravings, once and for all? Saffron extract. Now, who has heard of this before? Put your hands up. There's a couple folks. I had never heard of this. So here's what the science says about how saffron extract can suppress your appetite to control the emotional eating. Now, we know while we emotionally eat, but let me show you in an animation what's really happening. So you crave carbohydrates. Why is that? When you take carbohydrates and put them up in your mouth, you actually are turning on chemicals in your brain. These are chemicals like serotonin, norepinephrine. You've heard of these, dopamine. They turn on this pleasure sensation, this craving you have, and they give you a satisfaction from doing this, some relief. When you take a pill, like what we're talking about today with saffron, it goes into your intestinal system, it goes up to your brain and does the same thing to your brain. So it stimulates the release of those same chemicals, gives that feeling of relief without that short-term hit from the carbohydrates. So when you see food, you don't have to put it in. You don't feel addicted to have to put it in there. You can actually, nice smile, isn't it? Yeah. You actually have the ability to say no without struggling. Remember, when you take carbohydrates in, you make the brain feel good. That gives you a temporary support to the brain of relief. But you add the weight. That's why I think using an alternative like saffron makes more sense. Now, there's no calories in this, but you want to look for a specific blend that's called satyryl saffron extract. It's the one that's been used in the studies that we have looked at. And the study that I'm quoting specifically used 88 milligrams twice a day. And we'll put that up on DoctorOz.com so you know what the right dose is. When they gave it to folks who were allowed to eat whatever they wanted, that's the key part, they were allowed to eat whatever they want. They snacked significantly less, and they lost body weight even though they were allowed to eat whatever they want. And when I hear that, that's a wake-up call to me. It costs about $30 for a month's supply. Now, I didn't want to just talk about this based on the research that we had read about. We actually wanted to do the study ourselves. So we asked two audience members, Martha and Devin, who are self-proclaimed emotional eaters, come join me, who agreed to try the saffron extract over the weekend to see if it actually curbs their appetite. So thank you very much for joining me. Come on over here, Martha. So again, I'm going to just hear your story for the first time right now. So Martha, let me start with you. You believe that your emotions drive your eating. Is that correct?
Yes.
And pretty reproducibly?
Pretty much.
So who do you get mad at that leads you to eat?
My kids.
Your kids. Right. And when you started taking the saffron extract, how did it impact on the emotional eating?
Actually, I didn't get that craving and that urge. And honestly, this weekend was the real test.
It was?
Yeah, because it was my nephew's birthday, and we had birthday cake for him. But this weekend, I had my little piece, and I didn't have that craving like I normally do. Usually during the week around 9 o'clock, the cake or sweets are calling me. This weekend,
Does
nothing.
this sound familiar, folks? Yeah, a lot of folks. All right, Deb.
Yes.
My other experiment this weekend. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you find this affected your appetite?
On a scale from 1 to 10, initially I would rate my hunger as a 10 and 11. When I get hungry, I just reach for whatever's around. Muffins, bagels, cakes, pies, chips, you name it, it's around me, I'm going to grab it. But once I started taking these over the weekend, I did notice a decrease in the amount of hunger and the intensity of that hunger. I didn't feel like I was going to snap if I didn't have anything to eat. I wasn't feeling really good this
So
weekend.
give me a number between 1 and 10.
Now,
Yeah.
since I've been taking them, I'd say 7.
7. That's a good reduction.
Yes.
Okay. We want you to use these with everything else that you're supposed to be doing right. But if it can get you past that need that your brain is pushing you, I can give you that clutch that you have to get past it. Okay, coming over here, I'm going to weigh you guys, if you don't mind. Now, before the show, we got your most recent weight, and we know what you were when you first started. So if it's okay, I'm going to share with the audience. Is it okay?
Sure.
All right. So, Martha, let me start with you. We put Martha's weight up here. Martha, in 3 days, you lost 3 pounds. That's good. A pound a day is good. Make you happy? And Devin, in that same 3-day period, you lost 5 pounds. So Devin, you lost 8 pounds in 3 days. It's just using your saffron extract.
I'm speechless. I'm ecstatic.
Happy?
Yeah.
Go high five. Go high five. All right. I blasted your belly, I squashed your appetite, and now it's time to eliminate your stress. Up next, my foolproof plan to help you stress less and help you be superstar of alternative health. Simple 5-minute meditation to eliminate your stress.
It will change your life.
That master meditation effect.
Well, maybe that saffron extract will suppress your appetite. Well, what's next?
On Wednesday.
Oh, it could help me.
Toughest place to
It could help me. Yeah. Well, you want to give it a try? Give it a try.
That's coming up on Wednesday.